it's like, whoa, and it blows your mind.
It's all the shading and stuff. It's really well shaded. Everything looks so rounded.
And you're really going to think that it's a game that's a generation ahead of its time.
Yeah, it's brilliant.
Last second timing stuff in there where you have to jump real quick.
I think a lot of people are going to be surprised at the kind of game that Donkey Kong Country is.
I gotta clean up in this place. Benz, look at this mess. I know. Shit. You can sleep there if you want. I gotta clean up all this mess. Look at all this. Look at this. Playing games all night last night, and this is what I get. I gotta pick up this stuff right here. I gotta pick up. Whoa! Oh, welcome back. I didn't see y'all there. Well, welcome to DwreckTV, everybody. This is Dwreck. And today is a very special day in the world of video gaming. And that being the 30th anniversary. The 30th anniversary of one of the most revolutionary video games in probably history, in Nintendo history. And that is Donkey Kong Country. I spoke about Donkey Kong Country in my top 10 Super Nintendo games of all time. And I got to tell you, for being 30 years old now, it's like, wow, how far technology has come from 94 to 2024. Especially when in the case of Donkey Kong Country, because this was in 1994 on the Super Nintendo. Something like this was just unheard of. But the first time I ever seen Donkey Kong Country was through my cousin Max, and they had it, and my dad was just absolutely going bonkers over this thing. This thing blew my dad's mind. He was like, "Whoa! Look at that! That looks so real!" And lo and behold, we wound up getting it, and when me, my cousins, and my friends, and sometimes my sisters, even my mom played this. My dad had the stereo system cranked up. The bass was shaking the whole house. But definitely, this game, Donkey Kong Country, was everywhere. From throughout the mid-90s, 94, 95, going to 96, even before Donkey Kong Country 2 came out. Donkey Kong Country was everywhere. It was like the talk of there was talk of the playground. It was talk of recess. Everybody was talking about this, and everybody was playing it. But for me personally, this game, it just captivated my imagination with how video games could be in the future. And I absolutely loved the graphics of this thing. I mean, you see that? I absolutely loved that. Even going through the Nintendo Power, not the Power, but its game manual. This is my original instruction manual for Donkey Kong Country. I still kept I'm gonna have to do a video of that one of these days with the instruction manuals that I still have. But I mean, when I was younger, I was just flipping through this. I was reading everything. I was just flipping through all the pages to see who the Kongs were, how to play the game and everything, and all the tips and tricks that you can do in this. And going through all the barrels and everything, and all the the things that you can do in the game. I'm really gonna have to do a review on most of these things. And one of the things that really just captivated my imagination was these renders. It just made me think what if they had a TV show of this, or a movie? My imagination was just roaming with this thing. I mean, especially that. You could just imagine him just walking through that, even through these and going through that. I absolutely loved this. Even with the good guys, like the animal friends. And even, check this out. That was in 94. This I know you probably the video quality can't really pick it up right now, but if you ever get a chance to find this, this was absolutely fantastic for 1994 standards. These renders are like absolutely amazing, absolutely amazing. And also, it's got like the Kremlings and all the bad guys and everything. And I didn't know what King K. Rool looked like until we finally got to him. But I always thought, before I knew about King K. Rool, I always thought like the final boss of Donkey Kong Country could have been like a poacher or something, like a hunter that's trying to hunt Donkey Kong. That would have been pretty cool. But when I saw King K. Rool, I was like, oh shoot, how are we gonna beat this thing? But absolutely, Donkey Kong Country is definitely probably one of the most important games ever. Let's take a quick playthrough, shall we? I ain't got nothing else to do. Let's go. Let's take a dive in Donkey Kong Country for a little bit for old time's sake. Okay, here we go. I'm not gonna play a whole lot of it. Let's just see what we got here. Volume. Absolutely amazing. Seeing this was like absolutely, like I said, absolutely amazing. Let's see what we got here. I know over the years I've erased some games. I don't even remember which one I actually kept. And the music of this game was fantastic. Oh, we left off right here. Okay. Let's go to the first world first to get a good feel. Yeah. Of course, gotta go in there. Oh yeah. And just that sound effect with this thing, like, check that out. This game was the epitome of super cool. This game was absolutely cool. Playing as Donkey and Diddy, going around taking out the Kremlings. And then you get to ride on a rhinoceros, taking out the enemies, plowing through the freaking walls. Let's see if we can we get this. Got it. Boom, call up. And it sucks that you can't take the good guys with you. You can't take your animal friends with you. Let's go here. This world blew my dad away. He was absolutely captivated by this thing. Like, he was convinced. Like, especially with the background and everything, the music to it, and especially with the how the ripples on the screen look. He was like, you can put your hand to the screen. You can put your hand to the screen. It's so real. But absolutely, this is one of the things where it's like, oh, dude. My dad always talked about Beyond the Mind's Eye. That videotape of it's like a showcase video, a showcase of like early computer graphics my dad got from Radio Shack, and we was just blown away by that when we was kids. And seeing this is like this is like some Beyond the Mind's Eye type stuff. It's always been like that to us since we were kids. Between me, my sisters, and my cousins, Max and Roy, things like this was like Beyond the Mind's Eye. Ah, crud. Got him. And as easy as some levels may be, the later worlds get really difficult. Alright, let's pick up where we left off. Yeah, the minecart level was like really tough for us. Let's see what we got here. Ah, crud. Yes. Crusher. Oh, I can't stand these things. Aside from Donkey Kong Country, the first one, the second one was amazing. The third one, I did play it. I rented it from Blockbuster once. But that was during a time when the N64 had just came out. So we was all about the N64 during that time. And anything that was like after was just like kind of left in the dust. Not saying that everything was like bad, but still, like we wanted to go forward. We got need concentration for this one. Got it. But I wouldn't mind finding Donkey Kong Country 3. Dixie's Double Trouble. Because like I said, I did rent it from Blockbuster once. And my cousin Max, I think he beat it. Ah! Oh, it's TNT. Yeah. And Donkey Kong 64, my aunt had it, and I thought it was like almost like a Donkey Kong version of Banjo-Kazooie because the music sounded like identical to it. I did like DK64, but I'd say it was very ambitious. Ah, that was like one of the most ambitious games I've ever played. Meaning, like, there was a lot of backtracking. There's a lot of certain Kongs had to do certain things at a certain time, and also if you don't play it for a long time, you're gonna lose your train of thought easily with that game. So with Donkey Kong Country 64, Well, DK64. Now let him be. It's definitely one of them games where I'm probably, if I play it again, I'm gonna have to play another play a fresh game and find all my Nintendo powers and everything. Because that game right there is a freaking chore. And then Country Returns. I like the Country Returns. Definitely one of my favorite Wii games, but it was freaking hard with the controls. If the controls weren't so bad, I'd say Country Returns was a very fun game because it was really good. That was a good game. And then Tropical Freeze, that game just took everything to a whole nother level. I love that one. And we need a new Donkey Kong Country game. Like, no remake, no remaster, no re-release. Just make a brand new Donkey Kong Country game. The claptraps. Ah! As far as the Donkey Kong Country show, like I said before, I loved it. But there were some episodes that was better than others. And some of the musicals on it were really good, except for a few, of course. Crap! I'd say the best episodes are definitely with Captain Scurvy. And The Big Chill. That was actually the first episode I ever watched of the DK show. Boom! Freaking dance. Oh, I used to... This wall right here was a freaking... This one was tough. When I was a kid, Oh, you bastard! Let's try Diddy. Get him, little buddy! Yeah! Oh boy. Got it. Got my life back. If I can get through this world, I'm gonna cut it off right here. Because I don't know how much space I got on my phone. I just remember when I was a kid, this was like when it started to get tough. Especially with the barrels. I say it got even tougher in the snow worlds. Oh, how do you... I got him back. Take that. Had to line it up. Gotta line up. And the music doesn't help. Ah! Oh! Okay. I forgot about that. bastards. I think it was around here where I got irritated. But definitely a game like this and spots like this definitely require a lot of patience and practice. See? Boom. Let's try one more. Since we got this far. Oh, he wants to jump too. Oh, you bastard! Oh, I got his ass. Forest Frenzy. All right, big guy. Let's go. Whoa. Yes, I got it. Go. Whoa, 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 whoa. They jumping. I couldn't stand these things. I'd say the least favorite enemy in this whole game are the buzzers. This and on Country 2. They was all over on Country 2. Like, my God. It got to the point where I was like, you think they love these buzzers? My goodness. No, you bastard. Alright, Diddy. Whoa. And definitely this game, aside from Donkey Kong himself, Diddy was an instant star. I'd say in this era, Yoshi and Diddy became instant stars. All right, we're gonna cut it out from here. So there you go. It's the 30th anniversary to Donkey Kong Country. How 30 years have flown by. How many, all the years, all the times we played this, all the times everybody's talked about it. And seeing how things just changed from that time to now. It's amazing, but it's always important that kids play games like this in its original form. So if y'all got kids, pull out your Super Nintendos, get Donkey Kong Country, and get them to play it as it was originally meant to be. So this is Dwreck signing out. See y'all on the flip side.